Ebobi Igbo Mamanu asimka nko echiri ya zelu dịka o si dị gị bụ onye ọma na-ege ntị daalụ nne na ụmụ ife kunu si wee na-esola anyị n'ihe anyị na-eme n'elu akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taa na Eastern News 24 bịa bụ ife anyị na-akpọ ya evening tea dịka unu si wee malụ ọ evening tea ka anyị na-akpọ ya ihe a bụ gbasịta maka ihe na-eme n'obodo a and gbasịta maka ngwụrụwa na-azọ emeka bụ ka ọ dị na ọbụla ya dị enye update ihe na-emegasị ebe dị iche iche kwuru na aghọta ife na-emenụ ọ ga-enye aka anyị na-akwado ụwa ya ọfụma n'ife ha na-eme maka information is power so ya mere anyị ji wee na-agba mbọ iwetara unu ya bụ nnukwu ozi anyị na-akpọ evening tea n'Igbo akwụkwọ ma dịka o si dị o nwere ihe Biafran prime minister nwere ikwu anyị n'elu akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taa a ma chọkwa onye ọbụla bụ Igbo ọma na-ege ntị na-anụ olu m na-anụ asụsụ m na-asụ gee ya bụ ife ị ga-esi ya ịdrọpụla your own contribution your own comment n'elu akwụkwọ gbasara maka ihe ndị a niile Biafran prime minister kwuo. All right, over to you, sir.
Ebe ahụ nọ na-agbasa ozi maka anyị fụrụ Biafran flag ọsọ ihe sị na anyị fụrụ Biafran flag anyị nwa na-eche biko ị nwere ike ịmụnyetụrụ anyị ọkụ kedu ihe mere ebe ahụ kedu so isovu na iwu member of IPOB because na sisi anyị na-afụ onwebedu mgbe anyị nụrụ dat onwe imere mgbe imere ụdị ife dị otu a. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. What people don't understand is that the separation of the chaff from the wheat started a very long time ago. I have been to different IPOB meetings in Finland. They have different faction of IPOB then, okay? And the ones I have with, what I posted was the original IPOB, the first registered IPOB in Finland, which I believe have the interest of the Biafra movement at heart. I have also been to the meeting of the other IPOB in Nigeria, but then, of course, they were still like, nobody knows the difference between the two. So I have been to both, even more in the IPOB in Nigeria than the one you saw in the video, because these are two different IPOB group back then in 2020. And it is also like that in many countries of the world before 2021 when Nnamdi was kidnapped. So the issue of this, people identifying that there are criminality and trying to distance themselves and go on their way has been there before 2020 and before Nnamdi was kidnapped in 2021. So the process already has begun. That's what happened.
Okay. Thank you, Obata Obie, because that na amalam ife meku amanye oheleka mu Biafra se kpogi before igwapu also because I am an also the go no go on. Because the line is open. Our Obata Obie 1 agune chamber na Biafra niile no ya omega anyị nwe ụmụ Igbo ife anyị ji wee olu Igbo. So the line is open. No nwere ike kpọọ with 1 minute biko and ihe iju ajụjụ bara uru ya ụkwa na ajụjụ aba uru biko 1 minute. Hello. Good evening, sir.
Ndewo. Obata Obie.
Ndewo.
Anedo bekele kwa Ireland Obata Obie.
Ndewo.
Obata Obie ejikwa m nzu na-edo wee na-akpọbata wee na-ekene gị n'efere mba ụwa nke ada ndị mbụ na ndị egede adị champagne egotakwa champagne eche na ya bata na link abatara na link so champagne jikwa ebe a na-akpaghi Obata Obie. Hello,
ana ife na-ekwu na ọ na ife na-ekwu gaa n'ihu biko 1 minute bụ na-agụkwa.
Oge biko Obata Obie ịma na ebe a na-atata ụmụaka na platfọm nwaada dị ọla mma anyị chọrọ ikwu tata ụmụaka ụmụ nwaanyị anyị Obata Obie ụmụ nwaanyị ndị mụrụ nwa during the war ndị mụrụ nwa 1967 68 69 and 70 these 4 years make 4 market days na Biafra land ụmụnwaanyị mụrụ nwa na this year afọ ha tara, o nwere ezigbote afọ ha tara, and mma ajụghị ajụjụ our PM na bifo ndị ụlọ ajụjụ a biko o nwere eleta osens mma agwa gị maka ụmụ nwaanyị a mụrụ nwa ọ ga-ahụ njuzi ego dị isi nke ma ka ihe esi wee sanya.
Just go straight to the question. Go straight to the question, please.
Okay. Ajụ chọrọ ejigbo n'ụwa biko ụmụ nwaanyị a mụrụ nwa during the war tara afọ niile because during the war a na-anụ ọgụ a dị ime na-agba ọsọ ọgụ ma ndị mụrụ nwa n'ime ọfịa ma ndị elu zuru dia distin. So ajụjụ m ọnwụ na Biafra abịa ụmụ nwaanyị atara afọ wel ndị dị ndụ kịta anụnwa anyị esokwa wee nye ha ọnọ ruo mgbe anyị enye awa petros ọnọ ụmụ nwoke ndị nụrụ ọgụ. Ụmụ nwaanyị atara afọ dịrị ndị nwa mụrụ nwa mụcha ụmụ niile ha mụrụ 3 million to 5 million nwụọ na ya. Nye ka m na-ajụ anyị enyekwa ha ọnọ na ọnwụ na Biafra wee bịa. Ndewo.
Thank you very much. We will immortalize those who have paid biggest price for this nation, Biafra, and restoration of Biafra as an independent nation is the highest honor we will give to them. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mazi. Ndewo.
Ndewo.
Ndewo. Na na-akpọ PM enwere too much chance. O ya hapụkwa ijewa. Hello. Ndewo. 1 minute biko. 1 minute. Ndewo. Go straight to the question biko na phone ndị na-akpọ ndị too much biko.
Our Prime Minister Obatobie, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Ada Chukwu gozie unu ihe unu na-eme dị anyị mma. Afa m bụ Ebere Chukwu Ọbịageri akụ egbune nwa. Ahụ m onye Ọlụ steeti n'ime Biafra anyị. Ọ dịzi nke nlawa na nna Amerịka ụla na-agụ m biko PM mee na ọsịsọ. Ajụjụ m bụrụ na arụrụ ala ndị a na-arụzi kịta na etiti duto na ihe esiri ike na agụrụ dị wee were ego na-emesa ndị be anyị anya ha na-abanye na nke ndị na-akpụ isi ala. Ama m nwekwa idea ejizie na-emezi arụ kịta a na-aga n'ụlọ na-ebunye ha ego ka ha wee kwere wuru ndị Muslim. Biko ka ihe a ga-eme ihe a na ọ karịala ihe ndị ụka arụrụ ala na-arụgodu na saịdị nke ha nwa.
Yeah, that is my least worry. That is not my worry at all. That is not the problem. Once Biafra is declared and restored after some few months or years of battle, their head will be corrected automatically.
Okay.
Independent state of Biafra. You remember that it is condition that make fish to bend, right? And you also say that they are giving them money in order to convert. So it is not from their hearts. And the condition is making them to collect money and convert. So once Biafra is declared, the condition that is making them to collect money to convert to what they don't like will automatically disappear from them. Biafra government will correct all those injustices. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hello. Before they call it too much on ajam. Hello. Hello, good evening.
Good evening. Obatobie Chukwugozie. Oh, thank you. Dalo for iganye ntị ịdịrazi n'onu anyị. Chukwugozie gị Chukwudi ogige. Enwere m ajụjụ eju biko. So, ajụjụ m wee dị otu a. Ịma na anyị bụ ụmụ Biafra bụ ndị Republican in nature. And ha bịa na nwere onwe anyị na-azọ mgbe ọbụla ụmụnne anyị kpọrọ ọkacha ndị nọ n'obodo oyibo Majority of them here they have about social welfare. So here when come where jog knowing that everybody no kita anyone outside. I want Janya we fukwa the perfect.
Nigeria, get straight to your question. I don't know the too
Okay.
much because
Obuna Biafra Bia kedu the government I game operate. Because I want 2 questions. One. Secondly,
What do you mean by the government operate? What do you mean by the government and them operate? You don't know the government will operate.
You go. I ain't a Republican. One nine judge but social.
You don't know that we have a confederation. We are going to have a confederation, or what kind of government are you talking about?
Okay, where's I go count? You are going to read your kitab. I got obodo I see me about Africa and about
just ask your question and not tell me background. Just ask your question.
Okay. Ke I am na Biafra bia. I see na actually inwe common ego na the whole Africa.
Africa. Okay,
sorry, what is the question?
That's not one.
I went to one. I guess n'ime ndị asị na anyị nweta onwe anyị ọnụmụ Afrịka gbakọ sị na anyị chọrọ inwe ofu ego anyị aga-aba n'ofu ego ahụ.
Of course, I'm a Pan-Africanist, but I believe that for Africa to flourish and progress, we must disintegrate Africa and come back together like European Union. So if we do that, we are going to be part of Africa, whatever establishment that is going to be. But at the same time, we must protect and make sure that the policy are favorable and for the interest of Biafra. Anything we are going to do within the African continent must be the interest of Biafra first before anything. So yes, we will be part of such arrangement. And then you talked about the social welfare. Biafra government will have, is a must. We must have social welfare services to make sure that we balance the damage that Nigeria has done on our people. So government is going to provide for the unemployed people in Biafra, the aged people in Biafra. It is not going to be easy, it's going to be very difficult, but we will put up a system to make sure that no matter how little, that people will be able to feed and have shelter. We will provide social service for Biafra people, and we are going to copy from Finland. Thank you.
Thank you very much, my sister.
Hello?
Hello? Go ahead, 1 minute, please. 1 minute, please. Go ahead, straight to your question.
Obatobie. Ndewo. Chineke gozie gị. Enwe m ajụjụ kama na Chineke bi n'eluigwe gọziri wee were anyị wee mee gị anyị wee nwee hope again. Ịkpọke odogwu ka ewu odogwu akata aka.
All right, we are here for questions. If you don't have questions, please don't call.
I don't have questions. Bye bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Ali. Biko onye na-akpọ ya wụrụ for question. Biko onye na-akpọ ya wụrụ for question.
Rama, can you give me just a minute? Let me get water for myself, please.
Thank you, sir. Hello, good evening. Ni when did the Obatobi?
Lovers of freedom, I'm sure you have seen it. PM is going to be back shortly. He's going to be back shortly. So we're expecting him to be back shortly. Here's Pastor Van Van Van. Obatobi, and there's one statement he made there that many of you that are always asking, what will you do when Nnamdi Kanu is released? What will you do? Are you going to hand over? Did you guys hear his reduce the volume of that one? It's coming in here. Did you guys hear what he answered you there? He said, now you can see whatever I'm doing, okay, Obatobi is back. So let's go. Obatobi, wakete, agene. Wakete, agene. Look at him. Prime Minister Nagebunka. Prime Minister no mama like this. Okay, wait. I think I muted this thing from this other side. Okay.
I don't know. Can you remind me?
Okay. Okay, because of this program, the last word they place, you see this Nigerian flag. Very soon, it will turn to Biafran flag.
Okay.
Okay, put that in that very wow. Say yes, I am going to tell you. So, care number one. So, I'm very happy. I don't take them so again. All because of this struggle. So, thank you, Nihin. Then the second question, what am I know? Would it keep change? What would it keep change? Or would not time on email, one not time on this struggle. I knew you were never in age. Or we would it keep making look at this small good and that is it. Only when it came making, I guess somebody named Yella Shaz in the Hinem.
I can only change to be a beast.
Okay, that's good. Thank you, my PM. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you. How about George? Okay, it's a good because it's a good. Thank you. Hello, nah, I call it too much. Hello, nah, Hello, good evening. Because 1 minute, and I'm mad at too much so that Kata no onye like and the mad way, especially and don't is the Luno.
Okay. Ekelemo Prime Minister. Chukugozi. My PM. My question is this.
No, but continue.
My question is this. Basaram, only you the question. Basaram that here Basara the Muslim and Aputani Madigo. Biafra, I quick arrow mox nearby. And another question again. Basara Imana in the Western world where we are now. Any room wine, Ike very well, and they heard one of them. But Biafra, and he can to the extent that now wine I got also and at the same time we here to that extent.
In Biafra, we are going to have equality, equal opportunity for men and women but at the same time, we will respect our culture and norms. The tradition of Biafra people, different tradition, different culture, will be the base of Biafra constitution. So we are going to make sure we preserve our culture. Culture is the way of life of people. But at the same time, we are embracing civilization. We are already civilized, and we are bringing a system that will put Biafra as a nation to compete to other part of the world. And very, very outstanding country, because of our natural resources, will become a very interest a place for Biafra, for the world to come in. And at the same time, we will make sure that Biafra has a brain-based economy. Women are needed in different positions, and that we have actually displayed in the Biafra government in exile, and of course in the de facto government. Women are doing wonders. Their brain are needed, their experience are needed. So this African mentality of women is this, or women is weaker, is not actually working for us who have embraced civilization and who contributed to Finland being what it is today. And so when I joined the politics in Finland, if you are able to translate the last article about me and Biafra, you will understand that when I joined politics in Finland, one of the major reasons was to learn the system so that I can go back home to use it to change our people and change the system. That was my major reason of joining politics in Finland. And I believe that I have learned a lot. And that's exactly what I'm implementing and using in the Biafra struggle. Finland and Biafra has similar history when it comes to the liberation and independent state. After they got freedom, fought their way out from Russia, they were very, very poor. Very, very, very poor. And even at the same time, Russia also participated somehow in making sure that Finland had something to feed. So Russia was importing, at that time, the whole world almost rejected Finland. Nobody wanted to do business with Finland. This is history that even many Finnish people don't know this history. That many countries of the world rejected Finland. It was still the same Russia that was, that went into agreement to start importing socks, the wool that Finland was producing in order to, boost the economy of Finland then. By that time, nobody in the world wanted to buy this product from Finland. They were virtually producing only this cotton socks and all that, But Russia was importing it in order to, make them have money. And out from nowhere, Finland is what it is today. Women participated in creating Finland and making Finland one of the best countries in the world. So I have actually learned from them, and that is exactly the evidence you can see today in Biafra government in exile. And the progress we are making today is, unimaginable, with unimaginable speed. So women is very, very needed, and we are going to make sure that there is equality in Biafra, in the United States of Biafra. So, yes, women will be part of it. It is you who don't understand the role of women that have to adjust yourself and, make yourself adjustable to live in a Western way and at the same time value our culture. So please, my brother, women are needed to have a very robust nation. Thank you.
Hello.
Hello. Good evening, Adade Oramma.
Good evening.
Good evening, my PM.
There we go.
Yes, I'm calling from Biafra land. Thank you, Prime Minister. My question is this. Please, all these people that have been crying about they grabbed their land, those who are stronger than them took their land, they cry forever, but nothing is happening. All the lands that the government are grabbing from people, What are we going to do when Biafra comes to help to recover the land for the poor people, please?
That particular
Thank
thing
you.
has been covered in Biafra Charter that was adopted in Helsinki last year. We covered how to solve the problem of land. And one of the way is that the land belongs to the people. And whenever government want to use land for anything that is going to be for the interest of Biafra, the owners will be duly compensated, and the person whoever owned the land will be happy. Those that their land has been taken away by criminals who represent Nigeria within Biafra land, of course, those who took that land by force, it will be revoked. We will go through the process to make sure everything followed a due and legal process to revoke every illegally possessed land in our land. So we'll make sure that the fight for our freedom is not just to free as a nation or as an entity, but also to give hope and life, return hope and life to the people of Biafra who has suffered all manner of evil treatment under Nigeria. So those things will be returned back to them. Thank you.
Hello?
Hello?
Go ahead.
Adabaramana, your sister for worry.
Yeah.
Oh, Batobie!
Okay.
There we
Good evening, sir. I have like 2 questions to ask you. I know you just said about social welfare to your people, but if they are young, like people that can still work, are you going to give them like a deadline, like 1 year or 2 years? Because if you give them social welfare like free house, money for food, they might be lazy and they don't want to work. Are you going to put like a deadline? Say, okay, if you started collecting welfare for 1 year, or by 2 or 3 years, if you are not off it, they will take you off. Are you going to do that, or will it going to be permanent? That is for
Are you lazy? Are you lazy in the United Kingdom?
Yes, I am.
You are lazy. All right. So come and be lazy in Biafra. You are going to receive social services, welfare in Biafra. If you like, be lazy. But what I can assure you is that the social service, social welfare you are going to receive in Biafra land can only afford you to buy food. It can't afford you to buy iPhone 14. So if you want to have iPhone 14, you go to work.
Yes.
You can buy food, stay in your house, drink water with your children, but you can't enjoy the good things like MacBook Pro. If you want to buy MacBook Pro, you go to work. So, but food, put on your table, security, put on your table, and social amenities you are going to have in your different communities and world. But if you want to buy Range Rover, you go to work. If you want to buy a nice car, you go to work. That's where you get the money to buy it, not from the government.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, when it comes to the hospital, when you come to the when you said free hospital, would the free hospital be for everybody or for just the old people when it comes to the
everybody that is legally in Biafra land, documented, and is a Biafra citizen or staying with Biafra government residence permit, you will have access to free health system. Yes.
Okay,
At the same time, we are going to have a national insurance scheme, which we are going to announce later. We need to put all these structures in place ahead of time. So the national insurance scheme of Biafra will subsidize the hospital, bill or the healthcare bills and all that. So they will subsidize it. So if you go to hospital, for example, and the cost of you visiting a doctor is 100 HMA, 100 Biafra HMA, for example, the national insurance scheme of Biafra will cover 90% of that, and you're going to pay 10 HMA instead of 100.
Okay.
That's the system.
There is a little bit of thing here. If, for example, like here in UK, if you don't have your document, but they will still allow you to have, if you are a pregnant woman, you want to go and have a child, they will still allow you to go to the hospital to have your child, but they will not let you go. The kind of, I don't know how I will call it, it looks weird, but the police will be on your case, they will come to you. to find out how you're going to pay. But if somebody is standing before you, then the person can put their credential down for you to have that free delivery, or because you must get the treatment before payment. So if they don't have nationality of Biafra, will you treat them regardless?
That is a United Kingdom. We are not going to copy United Kingdom. We are going to copy Finland system somehow. And in Finland, if you are not residing in Finland legally,
ndị be anyị daalụ nne nụ nke bụ onye ọma na-ege ntị ka isi wee nụkwa n'onu anyị and ka isi wee sorola anyị n'ihe anyị na-eme n'ife anyị mere n'ụbọchị nke taa na Eastern News 24. anyị si na ọ ya dịrị nche dị na mma na Chukwuka abịa ma ya nọla ya ofu na ofu otu anyị kwuru otu aka ya dịrịrị ise dịka o si dị ụnụ anụgo n'ihe Biafran Prime Minister kwugasị dị iche iche and chetakwa na ihe a bụ evening tea. Before anyị aga n'elu ikwu okwu dị aha anyị chọrọ ikwu nke ịbụ ọ bụrụ na ihe a ka bụ ụbọchị ize gị na-esoro anyị na Eastern News 24 kabalụ ka ị join anyị and subscribe or turn on your notification ka ịlapụ miss any of our daily update. Ọ dị ezigbo mkpa ụmụchukwu n'elu akwụkwọ ka ịlapụ miss ya maka na ebe ị ga-enweta latest information na-emenụ ka ịma ka esi azụ onwe gị. Dịka o si dị anyị jikwala ada ekene mmadụ dịka PM and also bụ ndị n'ọrụ n'ụlọ okwu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu bụ onye ndu nke ndị Igbo. Chukwuka abịa ma ya nọnyere gị ikpe gị na-abịa na 19th Chukwuka abịa ga-enye gị freedom ise ị ga-ewere onwe gị ọ nwere ife onye ịrọpụrụ ime gị maka ife ị na-ekwu bụ eziokwu. Chukwuka abịa masị gị kwuo eziokwu a na-akụrọ mmiri. The gospel of Chukwuka abịa ya ka ọ na-ezi cheki ife niile onye ndu kwuru pịkọ ka kreatọ cheki stọk ya bụ ife niile a bụ ife n'ime obodo kịta Chinefe a na-anụ ọzọ anọgide asị na sineti enye ya 500 million gịnị ka a jizi eme and people nọ na-ata afọ anọgide si mba not 255 million. What is happening? Sometimes na-ajụ ndị bayo gịnị na-eme na anyị ka e mere anyị ife a anọgide asị na eburu ụmụ akwụkwọ 200 and something Christians to tell you that this country can never be one. Ọ bụrụ ofu chekie ya ọ bụkwa a ga-asịkwa nọ ndị Biafran Liberation Army bi eje bugo n'ụmụaka na Sokoto a ga-akpọkọfa afa na to tell you the country the bias everything is not working, nothing is working. Nwere ife na-arụ ọrụ everything dị paralyzed ka onye ike ụwago cheki ya na ife anyị na-agwụ bụ eziokwu ịghọtago $1 na go exchange onye agha nduru over na 750 now today is sending bụ almost 1,658 naira. Imagine Igbo bụ Igbo gwụna kwa ha m n'ọnụ kabalụ ka kọmentị ya n'ihe ya and share ya ọ dị mkpa ka o lichie more of our blooders and bleeders ka ha mara ife na-eme n'obodo. Daalụ nne ngwanụ ka emesịa n'ume Igbo.